The Statue of Liberty, a monument of freedom. The Statue of Liberty, formerly known as Liberty Enlightening the World, is among the most enduring symbols of freedom and democracy in modern history. Standing on Liberty Island in New York Harbor, it has been a beacon to millions of immigrants, sailors and travelers since its dedication in 1886. Origins and conception. The statue was born out of a collaboration between France and the United States in the mid-19th century. French political thinker and abolitionist Edouard René de la Boulaye first proposed the idea in 1865, envisioning a monument that would commemorate the alliance of the two nations during the American Revolution and celebrate the ideals of liberty at a time when slavery had just been abolished in the U.S. The French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi took up the project, conceiving a colossal statue in the form of Libertas, the Roman goddess of freedom. The statue's internal iron framework was designed by Alexandre Gustave Eiffel, who would later achieve global fame with the Eiffel Tower. Construction and assembly. The construction of the statue took nearly a decade in France. The copper sheets, hammered into shape, were mounted onto an iron skeleton designed to withstand wind and weather. The completed figure was then disassembled, shipped to New York in 350 individual pieces packed into over 200 crates, and reassembled on a pedestal built on Bedlos Island, renamed Liberty Island in 1956. The pedestal itself, designed by American architect Richard Morris Hunt, was financed largely through public fundraising drives, including an appeal by newspaper publisher Joseph Pulitzer, who rallied thousands of ordinary citizens to contribute. The statue was officially dedicated on October 28, 1886, by President Grover Cleveland, in front of thousands of spectators. Symbolism and features. The Statue of Liberty is rich in symbolism. Torch, held high in her right hand, it represents enlightenment, guiding people toward liberty. Tablet in her left hand, she carries a tablet inscribed with the date, July 4, 1776, marking the birth of American independence. Broken chains, at her feet lie broken shackles and chains, symbolizing the abolition of oppression and tyranny. Crown, the statue wears a crown with 7 rays, representing the 7 continents and 7 seas, underlining the universal nature of liberty. The statue stands 151 feet tall, about 46 meters, but with the pedestal and foundation, its full height reaches 305 feet, 93 meters. At the time of its unveiling, it was the tallest structure in New York. Role in immigration. Between 1892 and 1954, Ellis Island, located nearby, served as the main entry point for over 12 million immigrants to the United States. For many, the first sight of the Statue of Liberty was an emotional and life-changing moment, symbolizing new beginnings and opportunities in a foreign land. The statue is also tied to the famous poem, The New Colossus, by Emma Lazarus, written in 1883 to raise funds for the pedestal. The poem's lines, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free," have become inseparable from the statue's meaning, even though they were added years after its dedication. Preservation and modern significance. Declared a national monument in 1924, the Statue of Liberty has undergone several restorations, most notably for its centennial celebration in 1986. The original torch, which had deteriorated, was replaced with a new gold-plated flame. Today, the statue is managed by the National Park Service and remains one of the most visited landmarks in the United States. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it is not merely an American monument but a universal symbol of the human longing for freedom, equality, and justice. Lesser-known facts about the Statue of Liberty. Original color. The statue was originally a shiny reddish-brown, the color of new copper. Over time, it oxidized and developed its current green patina. This natural weathering process actually protects the copper beneath from further corrosion. Height illusion. Many assume the statue itself is enormous, but the figure of liberty is just 151 feet tall. The height is more impressive because of the 154-foot pedestal, which nearly doubles the monument's scale. Changing torches. The original torch was replaced in 1986 during restoration. The new torch is covered in 24-karat gold leaf, designed to reflect sunlight by day and illuminated with floodlights at night. Secret rooms. There is a hidden room inside the church that once allowed visitors to look out through the flames windows. However, it has been closed to the public since 1916, after an explosion during World War I damaged the statue. The feet of Liberty. Few notice that Lady Liberty's right foot is slightly raised, as though she is mid-step. This represents progress and forward movement, a subtle but important detail in Bartholdi's design. Model inspiration. It is believed that Bartholdi modeled the statue's face after his mother, giving Lady Liberty a solemn and maternal expression. Replicas around the world. Smaller replicas of the statue exist in several countries, including France. Paris has one on the Seine River, Japan, and even Las Vegas in the United States. Wind resistance. The statue was engineered to withstand strong winds. It can swell up to 3 inches at the waist and the torch up to 5 inches without damage. A symbol beyond the US. While it is an American monument, the statue has come to symbolize universal freedom and human rights. Protests and movements around the world have used images of the statue as an emblem of resistance and hope.